Alright, time for another update. This time is for something that I've been waiting to get to for a long time. Simply put, the brakes on this truck are horrible. I have no emergency brake. The front brakes are out of adjustment, and so it darts to the left or to the right when you have to brake hard. I have drum brakes in the front, which is old style. Cars used to come with drum brakes in the back for a long time. Notice I'm in the back wheel, but I also have them in front. And to top that off, drum brakes for years and years have come with what's called self-adjusters. Well, this truck did not come with self-adjusters, so as the brakes wore, one side would come out of adjustment over the other. It might be snugger or looser, and that's why the front pulls. I can't have been able to fix the front for a while because I keep breaking wheel studs. Whoever put these wheels on last really gacked up all the wheel studs, which is why, if you notice, I have brand new ones on the back, both sides, and when I work on the front, I'm replacing all the studs also. Let me show you what self-adjusters are. Hold on one second. Alright. You see this cable? Runs down to right here. That little star wheel is like a screw, and the more you screw it out, the further it pushes these, this is a shoe, these drum shoes out, and they rub on the inside of this drum. Previously, I would just have to adjust that until it was good, and rock and roll with that, and once it wore out, then I got another adjustment. But now, I bought this self-adjuster, which is this cable, runs around that curvy thing, down to here, this little rocker lever thing, and when I use the brakes, this will move up, and then I let go, it comes down. When it comes down, it pushes on the start wheel and slightly adjusts the brakes out. That way, they're not going to be perfectly adjusted, but they're going to be much better. So this is why disc brakes are so much better, because there's so much fewer parts and they're always perfectly adjusted. And putting a drum brake together is something that no one looks forward to. The whole thing's under tension, these giant springs, and it'll explode and shoot springs everywhere, and oh my good gracious. There's this blue spring right here, that's the fun one. But yes, these self-adjusters, they're $10 a side, but I'll be so much happier once they're working right. Previously also, I think I mentioned I never had an emergency brake. So now that I finally got my greasy axles fixed, so I'm not lubricating my brakes, I have self-adjusters. Now I can finally make my emergency brake work, which will be nice because I've been having to always park it in gear everywhere. Which I probably still will, but it's nice to have something that's working again. So yeah, tomorrow I'll hit the front. The front's gonna be a big mess. But the backs are good to go finally.